Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into two radically different ways to get what you want out of life. One is all about harnessing your anger, and the other, well, it's about embracing your inner laziness. Let's see which path leads to real empowerment. So you ever feel this way? You've got these huge NASA-level dreams, right? But when it's time to actually launch, it feels like your body's Bluetooth just isn't connecting. You have all the ambition in the world, but the signal to actually do the thing just isn't getting through. It's a super frustrating feeling, and today we're looking at two totally opposite ways to fix it. So here's the game plan. We'll talk about this ambition-action gap, then we'll explore two paths to get across it. The fighter, who uses anger as fuel, and the strategist, who uses laziness like a superpower. We'll see how these mindsets clash, and then we'll figure out how you can build your very own personal playbook. I mean, let's be real. Feeling overwhelmed is pretty much a universal experience. Maybe you're drowning in responsibilities, or you feel totally chained by what other people expect from you. Or, hey, maybe you're just exhausted from your own overthinking. That feeling of being stuck, that's our starting point. So how do you solve this? Well, on one side, you've got the fighter, who says you need to face the struggle head-on, get angry about your situation, and use that fire to get stronger. But then, on the complete opposite side, you have the strategist, who says, nope, embrace your inner laziness, find the smartest and easiest way forward, and build systems that work with you, not against you. All right, let's start with path number one, the fighter. This is inspired by the philosophy of Dr. Pankaj Verma. And let me tell you, this isn't about finding some nice, gentle balance. This is about going to war with your circumstances. It's a path of hardcore, discipline, sacrifice, and using your anger as a weapon for change. Okay, but this isn't about just, losing your temper. It's way more strategic than that. The idea is, when someone holds you back, you don't lash out. You smile, you play along, but inside, you are nurturing that frustration. You're storing it up like a battery, just waiting for the day you're strong enough to flip the switch and take back control. So Dr. Verma gives us this really clear four-step plan. Step 1, accept the hard truth of your situation. No sugarcoating it. Step 2, stop wasting time and energy regretting the past. What matters is the energy you have right now. Step 3, and this is crucial, get financially stable. Money buys you time, it buys you independence. And finally, step 4, work relentlessly. Unleash all that energy you've been storing up to build the life you actually want. So what's the big idea here? It really boils down to this concept of radical self-reliance. It's the belief that, look, no one is coming to save you. You have to make yourself so strong, so stable, and so capable that you can demand the life you want. You stop reacting to the world, you start creating it. Okay, so take everything we just talked about and get ready to flip it completely on its head. If the fighter's path is about embracing the struggle, the strategist's path, based on Udishamam's advice, is about avoiding it altogether. This is the philosophy of strategic laziness, and it's all about working with your nature. First things first, we have to totally rethink what lazy even means. In this view, being lazy isn't a flaw, it's an efficiency engine. Think about it. Lazy people are naturally wired to find the easiest, most optimized way to get something done. What big companies call working smart, the strategist just calls embracing laziness. It's all about finding that killer shortcut. And this right here, this is where it all clicks into place. Ambitious but lazy people often feel stuck because they're trying to copy the habits of those super disciplined 5 a.m. wake-up types. They're literally fighting their own personality. The solution isn't to become less lazy, it's to become a smarter, more strategic lazy person. So how do you actually do this stuff? Well, it's all about these clever little hacks that make being productive feel almost effortless. Can't get started on a huge project? Just use the 2-minute rule. Do it for just 2 minutes. It's all about getting over that initial hump. Feel like your to-do list is a mess? Try habit batching, like answer a bunch of messages while you're making your morning tea. The goal is to design your life and your space to basically trick your brain into doing the hard work for you. So there you have it, our two contenders, the fighter who builds strength through sheer force of will, and the strategist who gets things done through clever systems and self-acceptance. They both want the exact same thing, to take control of their lives. But wow, their methods could not be more different. And this table just lays it all out, crystal clear. The fighter harnesses anger. The strategist accepts laziness. The fighter sees the problem as external stuff. a difficult family, not enough money. The strategist sees the problem as internal overwhelm. You're just mentally exhausted, thinking too much. So one solution is relentless hard work, and the other is effortless systems. Ultimately, the fighter wants to forge a stronger version of you, while the strategist wants you to succeed as the person you already are. So this really forces us to ask a big question. What's the real enemy here? Is it the outside world pushing you around, a world you have to get strong enough to fight back against? Or is it your own internal exhaustion, which you need to outsmart with clever systems? Okay, so we've got these two powerful, totally opposite ideas. Where does that leave you? Well, the final step is to move from just listening to this stuff to actually building your own personal playbook. But here's what's so fascinating. While their methods are polar opposites, their end goal is exactly the same. Both paths are all about achieving radical self-reliance. Whether you get there by working like crazy to gain your independence or by building clever life hacks, the objective is the same. Create a system where you are in control of your own life. And you can really feel the difference in these final quotes. The fighter's path is about pushing yourself to the absolute brink, to the point where you feel like you could have died from working so hard. The strategist path? It's about being ambitious while also making room for a little sleep, a little Netflix, and still making it all happen. So if there's one thing you walk away with today, it's this. Empowerment doesn't come from trying to become someone you're not. It comes from deeply understanding your own nature, whether you're driven by frustration or a desire for ease, and then building a personalized system that works for you, not against you. And that leaves us with one final question for you. When you look at your own life, your ambitions, and your personality, which path makes more sense? Are you a fighter, ready to channel that frustration? Are you a strategist, ready to optimize your laziness? Or maybe the most powerful path is actually a mix of both. That's for you to decide.